Well, hello and welcome to my channel. I am here today to do a get ready with me of this look. Although I said a got ready with me because it's already been gotten ready. I got ready already. Only time will tell. I'm going to do this look on my face and you're gonna watch it and maybe do a look on your face and talk back to the screen as if I can hear you. I do that and it's normal to do that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I will also be introducing you to the new releases from Salt New York, the Quad palette and the Single Compact, so stay tuned. All right, I have already prepped my face with moisturizer, sunscreen, all that jazz. I put jazz on my face and I'm not gonna make a joke right now. And any other word that sounds like it, I'm leaving it alone. And we're all leaving it alone, we're moving past it. I'm going to now use this Hourglass brush and I'm going to put on my winter shade of Sneaky Balm, which is N11 because it's winter. Winter is wintering. It is here. It hath come. Winter hath come. Got jazz on my face. My skin is very crusty at this time because I stopped using tretinoin due to no actual reason. I just kind of did. I am still so proud of Sneaky Balm. Like the fact that I have all these crispy guys and you can't even see them. Now I'm going to use toasted coconut and sparkling peach. Here's the deal. These were limited edition. Every time I make a limited edition shade, you guys get mad at me and I get mad at me. I've never been angrier. I'm actively looking for a way to make these two permanent. Right now, they're not efficient to make all the time, and so I need to try to find a way to get the same type of effect in a way that can more seamlessly integrate with like the way that we make batches, because right now it's just too much of an ordeal for these colors. I have a little hair dangling and it looked like I had one blonde long chin hair, which, don't get me wrong, you girls got chin hairs, but they're not blonde. So I was like, what are you? It's one of my dog's hairs just dangling. Static electricity, just wanted to be a part of the video. Anyway, without a doubt, toasted coconut and sparkling peach are my two favorite colors I've made. Not including Sneaky Balm because I kind of put that in a different category, but like blush, bronzers, highlights, shades, any of those. I love them. They came out so much better than I even could have imagined, and I've used them every day since I made them. So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I used toasted coconut as kind of a bronzer, sort of all over, mixing it all in a little bit because it's nice and sheer. And now I'm going to use sparkling peach as my blush. I'm gonna put it just on the highest points of the cheekbones. Tap it in, tap, tap, tap it in. Smush it around into that area. I'm now going to use toasted coconut again, and I'm gonna use it on my eyes. I've also been using it in this way pretty much since I gave birth to this shade. And while I put this on my eyes, I will tell you about the Quad. The mini is no more, but the Quad is not worlds different. Obviously, it's got a new sleek, sexy shade. I get a lot of messages from you guys asking for the black palettes to come back, so I thought it'd be fun. But the main difference is in the depth. So it's just a little bit deeper than the original mini palette was. And the reason is because in a few months, not yet, we're still working on some packaging things. In a few months, Sneaky Balm is going to come in a deeper pan. I've gotten a bunch of questions about whether or not old pans will fit in new compacts and vice versa. The answer is yes to all of the above. The new Sneaky Balm pans, which again are not coming out straight away, will fit in a previous mini. I just like for there to be a little more headroom in case, because I'm a traumatized person that likes safety and just extra space. It's also just nice for if you put things that are not salt makeup into your salt palettes. You know, sometimes if it's like a baked shadow or something or a baked blush, they can be thicker. So it's more versatile as far as what pans can fit. And both the single compact and the Quad can accommodate both sizes of pans, if that made sense. So whether you're using a thinner pan or in the future using the thicker Sneaky Balm pan, they will both fit in the single compact and in the Quad. And if you have the previous mini palette or large palette, and then in a few months the new Sneaky Balm pan dimensions come out, it will fit. I just like there to be a little more space. People are also asking me a lot of questions about when and if the large palette is coming back. The large palette will not be coming back in the same form it was in the past, but I am working on a larger storage system, but it's gonna take a little while. I am now going to put on a little bit of eyeliner. I used this eyeliner so much. I showed you guys in the last video I made a few months ago that I had just like a little stub of this liner left, and I couldn't even see what it was anymore, and I had to Google stuff to find out so that I could buy a new one. Pretty solid little drugstore eyeliner. And now I'm gonna do the step that has been making me feel very pretty lately, and I'm gonna use the Auric Smoke Reflect Defiance, the little shimmery top coat, and I'm going to tap it into the sparkling coconut. That's not what it's called. Toasted coconut. I know the names of my products. I named them. Every time I do this, my friends are like, ooh, you look so nice. And I'm like, it's because I put sparkles on. Just grabbing a tissue. Do you guys want to see what I just grabbed a tissue out of? This is my tissue dispenser. Do you love her? I love her. Now I'm going to put on my, well, I guess I'll finish. Gosh, there's so many steps in makeup. Whose idea was this? Now I'm just curling my lashes. Got my mascara on. Now I'm just going to fill in my brows a little bit. One thing I'm really excited to do on my channel, I realized that I don't really have an active makeup kit anymore because the last few years I've just been making products for Salt. I actually don't pay that much attention to other products that are out there on the market. I'm somewhat disenchanted with the cosmetics industry, and by somewhat I mean extremely. And other than obviously when we do photo shoots for Salt, I don't actively do makeup on set anymore, and those Salt photo shoots are always like super natural and essentially just using the products that the shoot is for. And as I was thinking about getting back into YouTube and what kind of content I want to make and what kind of content I feel like would be helpful, I was going down a list of like, okay, I need to get some new stuff. Like a lot of stuff that I have is expired because it's been, you know, more than a year or two. And I realized I have this opportunity to rebuild my kit. And I was like, that might actually be really fun. And so I've been posting on my Instagram stories and the Salt Instagram stories asking for your guys' suggestions of what are your favorite products. And I've been picking them up, and I'm gonna do like a rebuilding my kit series, kind of where I test out the stuff that you guys recommend and do comparison videos and kind of decide like what's out there now that I've been hibernating, just like making my own brand and not paying attention to other products very much. What's out there and what do I like the most I'm actually going to put into my kit now, because I realized that one thing I definitely need to do to make YouTube something that I can like really focus on and not get tired of is like, I don't know if you noticed this. If you saw my last video and this one, the makeup look I did, very similar. I don't do a lot of different looks on my own face. And so I really think I need to focus on doing tutorials on models because that is exciting for me, and I will continue to show up to do that. When I just do it on my face, I'm like, well, here's the 2 things I do. Want to see them once a week? So in light of that, just doing YouTube videos on different models, obviously I need to have an active, fully stocked kit. Let me know in the comments your favorite holy grail products in any category, because right now I'm just taking it all in and I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of stuff, comparing things in the same category, and I'm quite excited about it actually. And now this cute little baby is the single compact from Salt New York, and isn't she just a doll? Look at that. Focus on her, not my eyeballs. She's got a little mirror. Hello. And you can put one shade. As I mentioned earlier, there is room. You can see here, this is a regular size pan, but there is room above it. There's room for the deeper pans of Sneaky Balm that are coming. And it's got a little hole in the back for switching it out. Right now I have the shade Cocoa in it, and this is perfect because like I put on all my makeup. I don't necessarily want to put a whole palette in my bag, but I do want to be able to touch up my lips. I just throw this in there. Same thing would apply if like maybe you want to prioritize, you know, bringing your concealer or something to touch up. Then I'm going to apply Cocoa, who matches my shirt very well, I'm realizing. And I'm going to top it off with this lip gloss from Tower 28 I just got that I think looks nice with Cocoa. There you have it, finished look. I'm looking at it in the monitor and YouTube is such an interesting place. I put more product on than I normally do in life, and looking at the monitor, I'm like, it still doesn't look like that much. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, kids. I'm gonna add a little more just so for the sake of camera, and I'm just gonna put a little bit kind of down here, because if you start to put a lot of bronzer on, but you don't do this, then your head looks like it doesn't match your body. Okay, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are as excited about the single compact and the quad palette as I am, which is extremely excited. And I hope you're ready for some actually, truly, honest to God, more videos. It's happening. Fucking happening. Go ahead and subscribe if you feel inspired to do so and like this video. And again, let me know in the comments what products you want me to try out and test out and you think deserve a spot in my kit because you like them very much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!